Hey y'all, it is I, Liz, Book-Dragoness, here for my 100 sub special, a Q&A and a voice reveal. Ta-da! This is me. Okay, let's get started. Sweet Jesus, we have a lot of questions to get through, so let's do this. Yay! Okay then, first batch of questions by the beautiful, interested Redditor. Okay. Which map was your favorite host, or just in general? Okay, that would have to be the Killing Butterflies map, although at this point in time I have only hosted 2 maps, Killing Butterflies and the whole Being Dead thing. So, favorite butterflies. Killing Butterflies has to be my favorite one, though, because I've had the idea the longest. I put a lot of thought and effort into it. Like, I was like 13 or 12 or something, and I heard the song, and my favorite character at the time was Fierce Teeth. Still is, to be honest. She's amazing. But, and I just had the idea, except I didn't draw then, and I didn't know how to edit, and I didn't have a phone, or a computer, or any knowledge about any of that stuff. So the idea just sat in my head for a good 3 years. But, yeah. Killing Butterflies, favorite map. Next question. Favorite underrated character and villain in Wings of Fire. Favorite villain, underrated villain, Fierce Teeth. She's awesome. She has the, exasperated big sister vibes down pat. Brother dearest, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. And my favorite underrated character. I really, really, really adore, Six Claws, and I feel like he doesn't get nearly enough love. He's awesome! He's so funny. He's the best dad ever. Okay, next question. Do you have a character that everyone loves but you hate? That is a good question. I feel like Tsunami, in my opinion, is a little bit too gung-ho with the, okay, let's go out there and kill people. But I don't hate her, per se. I don't really hate any characters that aren't meant to be hated. Does that make sense? I have more villains that I would die for than, likable characters that I hate. Oh well. Next question. What is my favorite book outside of Wings of Fire and why? Thank you for asking this question. Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. It is the best book in the entire world. I love it so much. It's funny, it's humorous, it's likable, it's so beautiful. It's also gay, if that helps anybody, if that motivates anybody. It's so beautiful. It's the best. And don't watch the freaking movie, because the movie is awful. I hate the movie so much. Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe. Read the book. It's beautiful. Don't read it if you're below 13, but read the book. Read the book. Next question. How long have I been drawing in digital? What program do I use? Thank you. Not thank you. Why did I say thank you, for God's sake? Okay, Liz, you can do this. How long have I been drawing in digital? Since September of 2020. So, math, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, several months ago. I don't do math. And what program do I use? I draw in IBIX Paint, and then if I'm doing a PMV or any sort of video, I just export all the frames into VN Video Editor. And then I, paste it all together there, and then I post it to YouTube. Favorite art piece that I have done? Good question. I gotta say I really like this one. I don't know. I just really like to see the improvement. And also, it was a really cool scene that I drew. Because, what's his name? Coden420, I believe is his username. Wrote a story about my OC and his OC meeting. Just a little snippet, but I freaking loved it because I've never had any of my OCs in writing before. So that was really fun. So I drew it out. And then I redrew it a few months ago. And you can see them side by side here. Ta-da! What color is the Yes elephant? The yes elephant? Give me a second. Hold on. Yes elephant? Yes elephant. Gray. Okay, moving on. Next person, the beautiful McCap. I don't have any serious questions to ask. My brain blanks out and will only ask when as a joke. It's not even referring to anything specific either. It's just when. Soon is the answer. Next up, the beautiful Magic Cat 99. Actually, I'm calling everyone beautiful. You are all beautiful. I am absolutely sure, but I should switch it up. Magic Cat is gorgeous. Okay, moving on. My favorite ship. I really like Clairol. Just the concept of, like, dangerous murderer who has absolutely no idea how socialization works, and then just sweet old hungry boy. It's just so perfect. I like it a lot. The most underrated character. Queen you can do this, Liz. It's speaking. Queen Pearl from Darkstalker Legends. Girl had to deal with a lot. Entire family was murdered. Her brother could turn insane at any second and kill them all. She had to rule a country at like 15 years old. Girl does not get nearly enough credit for what she had to deal with. And then my favorite villain, Fierce Teeth. Next question. Okay, from Apricot the Rainwing. Favorite color? Teal, cyan, aquamarine, blue-green. Blue-green. Here, it's on screen right now. Ta-da! I can't make up my mind between blue or green, so I just decided the one in the middle. Ta-da! I'm so smart. Cats or dogs? Dogs. I love dogs. I have 2 dogs. I have an adorable little black-mouthed cur named Kit. She's sweet. She's precious. If she spoke, she would have a British accent. She's just the most perfect. And my phone died, and I talked for a solid 2 minutes without realizing it. Redo. Okay, cats or dogs? Dogs, I have Kit. She's a gorgeous little, black-mouthed cur, and she's just the sweetest little baby. She's just so sweet. She's so kind and quiet, and she's just, I don't know, she's just precious. She's just the perfect puppy. I just can't put it into words. Just look at her face. And then there's Cora. If she had a voice, she would speak like Ralph Wiggums. I say that with the utmost of confidence. I also love her, but it's a different kind of love. It's a, man, that's one stupid creature. Stupid animals are my favorite kind of animals. I love it when you look at them and you can just say, that animal has 2 brain cells bouncing around its skull, and when they connect, they have a coherent thought. That's just my favorite kind of animals. Like, any penguin, or, like, any of, I don't know why I just said penguins. Any animal that you can look at and go, that animal is stupid, is one of my favorite kinds of animals. Okay then, next up is the also amazing Drills. Yes. What pet do I want the most? Bearded dragon or some kind of turtle. I really like reptiles. Surprise, surprise. Bearded dragons and lizards and, like, geckos or all that kind of stuff is cool. But I'm actively a broke high school student, so not probably gonna happen anytime soon. Which OC of mine is my favorite? You're gonna make me choose a favorite child? In all seriousness, probably Nye? Or maybe Cicada. I like Finch too, though. All 33 of my OCs are my favorite. Do I think I'll change my art style soon? Yes. Yes. I change my art style every time. There is no... You can look. I'm planning on making a montage video soon of, like, every single art I've ever drawn, like, in order, so you can, like, see my style progressing. I can confidently say I have never kept a consistent part of my style for more than a month. It's changing all the time. Can we see the first drawing you posted on the sub? Yes! Here it is. Bask your eyes in this glory of, yeah. That's actually the first art I ever legitimately drew that wasn't for, like, a school project. Because I didn't like drawing. And then I got stuck in quarantine for a year. And I was like, hey, I think I have time to figure this stuff out. Would I rather make a creature or be one? Be one. Humans are boring. Any tips on maps? Hosting or participating? For hosting, honestly, make a lot of lists. You are managing anywhere from 7 to 20 people. Somebody is going to drop out. Some crisis will happen. You will forget to make a ref. And your editing program will crash at least once. It is a fact of life. There is no escaping it. And if you're joining maps, what's the word? Communicate. If something's gonna happen, if your part's gonna be a bit late, if you can't do it, if you're confused about a part, tell the frickin' host. Me as a host, I am completely willing to, like, jump in, do backgrounds, do editing for somebody, help them out, give them an extension or whatever. But, like, if I don't know until the day of the due date, there's very little I can do, probably. So just, communication is honestly key for this stuff. It's a big collaboration between a bunch of people. You gotta communicate or it's just gonna go down in flames. Yeah, so I recommend having a Discord or a Reddit group chat or something like that if you're gonna do a map, because it's kind of hard to, like, talk in the comments section of YouTube and stuff like that, you know? My favorite Wings of Fire book. Honestly, I really just like Moon's book. I just like Moon. Moon is a little anxious baby, and I just love her so much. And that is all the questions for drills. Okay. Next up, the talented and amazing J Dragon. The most OP current OC I have. That would have to be Wrath. I just made a PMV about him, actually. Him and his backstory and his wife. You can find that right here. It should be on screen right about now-ish. And, I can't go into detail about why he's OP or how he's so OP without spoiling a lot of his backstory and crap that I'm still kind of figuring out. And I want to make another PMV on him. So, yeah, Wrath. He's cool, though. OP OCs are perfectly fine, as long as they have some flaw that holds them back from being, like, a Mary Sue or a Gary Stu. Like Darkstalker, he's super overpowered, yada yada yada. But he's also a little bit of an idiot, and he's kind of full of himself, and just, he's, flaws, which, even it out, kinda. Yeah. With, the most underrated artist I know. There's a lot of them, oh lord. Okay, here, let me just do a quick... Should be filling up the screen right about now. There's a lot of them. Yeah, but all of the artists on the screen right now are really skilled and really cool, and really just cool people overall as well. And, yeah, give them some love. Give them some love. They're also cool. They're mostly from the Wings of Fire fandom, because that's what I'm into at the moment. But, yeah. Okay, which OCs do I never use? Half of them, to be honest. But, Cherry. Cherry is my Rainwing OC, who is a Skywing in a past life. And so she, like, still has, like, memories of when she was a Skywing and, like, Skywing mannerisms and stuff. I believe I adopted her, actually, from, Interested Redditor. Yeah, but she's a really cool OC, and I want to do some more with her. Like a PMV or a meme or something, but, like, there's only so much time in the day, and I am not the best at time management. Yay! How do I find map ideas? Okay, so long, complicated, tale short, I have ADHD. Surprise, surprise. And so, I need to be doing something in order to focus on something else, like listen to music, because I know the music, and so I can kind of anchor onto the music. I'm not quite sure. It's some sort of coping mechanism. But I listen to music almost all the time, like, almost all of my waking hours. I have a playlist in my ear. And my biggest playlist has, like, roughly 1,000-something songs in it, and I'll just listen to it on loop. So I always have music in my ear, and I'll just be thinking about, just while I'm doing, like, mindless chores or something, like vacuuming or whatever. And I'll hear a line, I'll be like, oh, that would work with Peril, or somebody. And then I just, there goes my train of thought. Okay. You talk about the ADHD and you summon it, okay? And I just, listen to the song a few times. And then if I like it and I feel like it would work for a map or PMV or something, I add it to a separate playlist. But, you gotta kind of pick and choose your battles, because my current, my current Wing of Fire maps playlist has about 60 songs in it right now, and there's only so long I'm going to live, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 60 maps out. I'm gonna try though. Pretty much I just listen to a lot of music. Long story short, I listen to a lot of music, and I think about characters and stuff. But sometimes I'll think of, like, a concept or a fun idea for a map first. Like, I'll be thinking, like, oh, you know what, I really want to do a map about Pike and an enemy, because I like to think about their relationship and how Pike reacts after realizing an enemy's gay, and stuff like that. So, yeah, so sometimes I'll think of a concept or think of a song, and then I just work backwards from there. There's honestly no rhyme or reason to it. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And next question from Midnight Cat 216. Wedges or fries? Wedges. I like them a bit more. There's more potato, and it's, I don't know, I just like it better. It's pretty much the same thing, just one of them's bigger, but I like it. Wedges all the way. Anything potato is usually good, though. Next batch of questions from Hosta the Ice Leafwing. How did I start reading Wings of Fire? So me and my family were on a camping trip in Topsail State Preserve down in Florida. Really great campsite. You gotta go check it out if your family camps, or if you're in the Panhandle of Florida. It's a nature reserve. So, like, there's all sorts of wildlife and stuff and cool trees. And, I just really like it. We go camping there almost every year. So, yes, we were there, and we were on the beach, and Mom was talking with this other random parent, and she said that her son, liked the series, and me and my brother were talking to the son at the time, and he recommended the series. And, I just went home, checked it out of the library, and read the entire series. I've been hooked ever since. Okay, what are some of my other favorite book series? Some of my other favorite book series has to be, either Warriors, or I've only read, like, the first 3 series, but I still really like it. I want to get back into it someday. Either Warriors or, Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Guardians of Ga'Hoole is so cool. No one ever talks about it. I also like the Uglies series. Uglies, it's sort of a dystopian series, kind of. It's really cool. I like dystopian novels and stuff like that. I like Harry Potter, Hunger Games. Harry Potter's not dystopian, but fantasy or dystopian, if there's a series out there, I probably have read it. Yeah. What's my favorite show? Umbrella Academy at the moment, though if you asked me last week, it would have been Stranger Things, and a week before that would have been The Good Place. If in case you haven't noticed the pattern in this video, I can't make up my mind about anything. In The Good Place, you know, Chidi Anagonye? Yeah. I'm him, okay? Decisions are not my friend. Okay, if I had to pick any kingdom to live in, which one would you pick and why? Ooh, I like this question. Probably the Sky Kingdom or the Sea Kingdom. I don't like hot weather. I don't like hot weather at all. But the Ice Kingdom is a little bit too cold, and it's boring. It's just ice, and also their government isn't exactly a very friendly one. And yeah, so the Ice Kingdom's too cold, and the Sand Kingdom and the Rainforest Kingdom are too hot. And the Mud Kingdom, well, I already live in the Mud Kingdom. Have you ever seen Georgia? So, Sky Kingdom for me. Sky Kingdom for me. I like mountains. Mountains are cool. I like mountains and hills and stuff like that. Okay. Eldritch Arts wanted to know, which drawing program do I use? Ibex Paint. I draw in Ibex Paint. I drew in, Flip Clip once upon a very long time, but I just didn't get a hang of it, so I just do everything in Ibex Paint. I don't have any fancy programs or any of that stuff. I draw on my phone with my finger using Ibex Paint. I'm very cheap, and, yeah. I don't have anything fancy. And then the magnificently gorgeous, I only have 3 adjectives, okay? I only know 3 adjectives. Silent Note 1681, wanted to know, what is my favorite OC? Again, with choosing the favorite children. I can't do this. Okay, I'm just gonna say Nye for you. Nye is my favorite OC. I just like her color palette. She's cool. My favorite Wings of Fire character. Fierce Teeth. Next question. Favorite tribe. I really like Skywings. I don't agree with some of their practices. Chucking babies off cliffs, murdering magic babies, and dangerous babies. They need to calm down on the child murder. But I really like to imagine them as being, feathered and stuff, and I just really like Skywings. Mudwings are my second favorite, because I just like their sense of community, and just, I don't know, I like to imagine they all have southern accents, so I kind of relate to that a little bit. If I was a dragon, which tribe would I be? Probably a Mudwing. Probably a Mudwing. What is my favorite color? Teal. On screen again. Yes or no? Maybe. Once more. Decisions are not my thing. What color is math? Math is a blue subject, and I will fight y'all on this. Math is blue. Okay, and that's all the questions. First off, thank you to every single one of my subscribers. I know this is corny, and every single YouTuber has the same spiel, but spiel. Has the same small talk, but all of y'all are really cool, and I honestly never expected to have any sort of following, period. So it's really cool that I have 100 whole people that, watch my silly little arts and, my maps and stuff like that. So, thank you for subscribing to me, and it really helps a lot. Honestly, it does. I'm really thankful to all of you. Expect to see a few more maps coming out this year. There's only so much I can do, but I'm gonna try and get some done. Yeah, that's all to say. Bye, y'all.